Hey everybody, racetrack ladies.
Hello.
Here we are.
Yes, we are. We're here,
wait.
and it's already starting to get warm, and we're just in the van.
We got the air conditioning on. We're sitting in the parking lot. We got here. We're getting ready for the nationwide race.
Because Nationwide is on your side.
Or so they say.
I don't know. But you know what's new this year is that we're doing van talk from a parking lot that's not Volusia Mall.
Yep. We're trying something different this year. It's free. Or sort of.
Well, yeah, it depends on how you quantify
Yeah,
free. But
it comes with our expensive ticket.
yeah, very expensive.
We're not
ticket.
sure we're buying into it yet because we'll see after the race. And the one thing that's changed this year is there used to always be policemen all over the streets directing the traffic, and this year it's all rent-a-cops.
Nothing against any rent-a-cops
No.
or security people.
No,
it's just an interesting change because
Yeah.
you're right. We used to have cops here all over the place.
yeah, policemen everywhere. And so maybe it's because they don't have sponsors and, like no entertainment and so no real cops. I don't know what's up.
I don't know,
It's-
but they don't know the traffic patterns as well as the police officers.
It's a
Something
lot has
not right.
changed. A lot has
Yeah.
changed.
Well, it seems like everything's been kind of downsized.
Yeah.
Except our ticket prices.
Right.
There you go.
Well, they dropped them didn't they?
I
drop
don't
them
think
No,
slightly?
our tickets
$30
have never
was
gone down.
considered a downsize.
No, yeah. Well, considering I remember when we first started coming, I think our Daytona 500 ticket was like $228. It ain't that anymore. I think it's gone up like $100.
Oh, it's gone up
Yeah,
significantly.
since we started coming. But
Yeah.
but anyhow, so here we are sitting in the parking lot, and we're surprised about how many people aren't here right now.
Yeah, it's like we've, getting on the International Speedway. There was
And there's
Something happening next door?
naked man.
What are you looking at?
Hey,
I was looking
he's
at
not
naked man.
exactly naked.
and
he is
we
a
went to
man.
the light and we made it through the first light. We didn't have to wait.
Yeah, it's really weird that it's like there's hardly anybody here right now, and we're like less than 2 hours from activities at the track.
We didn't think there was a race.
Seriously.
What, Body Snatchers? Is that what you said? The movie,
Yeah.
The Body Snatchers?
So, and because I kind of wonder, anybody who read I don't know if we want to even talk about the article that was in the paper, but, are fans not coming because there's more of an experience at home? I don't know.
No, I mean,
Cook your own
once
food.
you come to a race, you want to come to a race.
There's something about being here at the racetrack.
Yeah,
Yes, it takes some effort, and yes, the tickets cost some money, but
it
it
really,
really
is.
does bring a different element
Yeah.
that I would recommend to anyone. And if you're going to go to a NASCAR race, the Daytona 500 is probably one of the best ones to go to.
Maybe they're all waiting to go tomorrow.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
It's supposed to be really, really hot today, so maybe that's why they're not here.
Record heat
Maybe.
today.
Yeah, and as we say that, we're watching people walk by in pants and long sleeve
Yeah.
shirts.
They don't understand.
I-
2 o'clock in the afternoon.
They're going to be very hot
sun
today.
blazing down on you.
They're
And he
gonna
has
fry.
no shirt on, and they're fully clothed.
Yeah.
It's
Anyhow.
extremes.
So
All right, so we watched the truck race last night.
we did.
And, there was a lot of tight racing starting from the very beginning, a lot, until we got
there
up
a lot?
there was a lot.
3 wide. A lot of
Well, there was some
And there's a lot of
three-wide.
movement. I mean, those trucks, man, they move
they were
a
like,
lot.
Yeah.
hello.
They were-
It was the best racing I think that we've seen since we've been
That's
here.
right, because
But
they kept wrecking and saving it,
But it's funny that I think we
Slide.
always say that the truck race is probably the most exciting race of Speedweeks.
It is pretty exciting.
Yeah.
But they really held themselves until about what, lap 50, 64?
Yeah, I mean, they were saving themselves all along
They
the
were.
way.
Well, it was Brendan Gaughan that kind of trusted the 2 rookies to do right.
To stay in their lane.
Well, because nobody was doing anything.
So
He wanted
was
to make
trying-
something happen.
Yeah, he was coming up the middle, and they just got all excited and closed it.
He
Yeah.
went, no, you're not. I'm
Tossed a
sorry.
big melee.
Yeah, I think that's what they called it, a melee.
A melee.
It was a melee. It was a
mess.
So,
melee mess. It was bad.
It was.
Before it was Dylan, Austin
Ty
Dillon
Dillon.
out front. Now it's
Ty.
Kyle Busch out front.
It was Ty.
Ty Dillon, then Kyle Busch was
sorry.
out front.
Ty Dillon.
Our pole sitter, what was his name? Brandon Newberry?
No, Newberry.
Newberry. Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of faded to the back, and then he was in the accident.
He ended up 33rd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I actually thought it was entertaining to watch.
It was
It
a
was-
good race.
it was a good
I
race.
enjoyed the race because there's a lot of movement, passing. You know, people try in the middle, 3 wide, 2
You
wide.
kept waiting for the big one.
Yeah.
And even after we got the big one, you still wanted to watch it to the very end to see
Yeah.
if there was going to be another big one.
Well, because then, you know, there was the wreck towards the end that they restarted with 5 laps to go. And it was like, oh crap, what are they going to do? 5 laps to go.
You know, and there's Kyle Busch. He's in the mix. He's second. You just knew
And you
he
just-
was going to,
Right, you knew he was going to pull out.
you know, leave Sauter to dry, out to dry. You know, just hit him, boot him out of the way. But then what happened is that caution came out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So he couldn't do it.
Done. Yeah, but you just knew that
sorry.
if Ty Dillon was going to pull out, that, you know, Bush was going to probably try and get ahead of him and then have Ty Dillon push him to the lead. But yeah, it never materialized because Ty Dillon really never pulled out until the very, very end.
Yeah, right.
And then the whole wreck that happened behind them, then we ended under caution.
Yeah,
Because we'd already taken the white flag.
right.
That's
Right.
my story.
Are you sticking to it?
Sticking to it.
Well, I think I saw the same thing, so.
Yeah.
Ward Burton's son, Jeb.
He did pretty
also
good, top
raced.
10.
Did pretty good.
He avoided some accidents,
So the commentators kept calling him Jeb Bush instead of Jeb Burton.
which was kind of funny. Well, we are here in Florida, so
Yeah.
maybe that had something to do with it.
It
Yeah.
was funny. But it was good racing and good commentating. I was enjoying the race.
And I like that Johnny Sauter won. I like
yeah,
him.
Yeah.
we were very happy for Johnny.
Yeah, I was glad that he won.
His family's been in racing a long time,
I don't know. How long have they been in racing, really?
forever.
Really?
Yeah,
Full
everybody.
Ebel.
It's been a while.
Well, we were mentioning all the, you know, Ward Burton's son, Jeb, was there, you know, and then Blaney's son was there.
Yes.
And, you know, we're getting this, and grandsons,
The
you know, Richard
Dillons.
Childress' grandsons. And we're thinking,
Right.
oh my gosh, we've been in this sport a long time.
We've been watching this for a long time. We start seeing all them comer-uppers come.
Sons and the grandsons of drivers we watched.
Right.
That's when you know you've been watching NASCAR a long
Long
time.
time.
But yeah, I mean, it's kind of neat to see the next, you know, what were they saying that the oldest person that was in the field was like, I don't know, or that the median age was like 23 or something. They were, it's a very young field in the track race.
And I think
which-
that's what makes it exciting, because they don't know what they don't know.
Yeah, they don't
That's
know.
what Dell Waltrip always says.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
You know?
Yeah,
So
I didn't know
they
either.
try things that the veterans are going, I don't
Oh,
think
no,
so.
no. Although Todd Bodine was trying to wreak some havoc out there.
Oh, yeah, he always does.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, he does, and he almost did.
Yeah, he tried a few times.
He tried.
He tried, but they said no onion. So yeah, so the race I thought was pretty good. It was exciting, and then that was it. Johnny Sauter wins, and now we're on to the nationwide race today.
Well, while we were watching the race, we were also talking about the article from USA Today.
Seems like there was a little come to Jesus meeting yesterday.
It was a come to NASCAR meeting, kind of the same thing in some worlds.
Our Cup champion, Brad Keselowski, made some news yesterday. He was in the USA Today newspaper giving an interview, and you know, he just spoke what was on his mind, and
Which is great,
NASCAR didn't like it.
except you don't bite the hand that feeds you,
Right.
and you're supposed to support the sport that helped buy your house and your car,
Right.
and to make it a better place instead of cutting it down. And they
Right.
reminded him that this sport will be here long after he's gone.
Right.
Well, yeah, you know, the thing about it is that there's a time and place for everything. And you know, it's the first race of the new season, a new car, you know, a woman on the pole. This is a time to celebrate. You
No,
know,
that was
say
a
some
30th
good-
place driver
That's
that's
what
on
I
the pole
see.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He didn't have nice things to say about Danica, and she's why everybody's looking in our direction right now.
Right.
So maybe that's why he's not happy. He's not getting all the attention. Maybe that's
But, you know, it's some of those things that he could easily just keep to himself or talk to NASCAR behind the scenes. It doesn't
Yeah.
need to be in print. And while I don't disagree with some of the stuff that he said, you know, in terms of the fan experience and all, it's just that's not the forum you do it.
no.
You know,
Well,
if
I
you want to
think,
affect change, you don't do it through the media. You do it, you know, talking to the NASCAR heads.
Yeah, he was pretty vocal, and he got called to the big guns, and they had a little chat-a-rooney.
Yeah.
What is it? How do you describe the meeting?
It was passionate.
Yes.
Passionate.
That everyone was passionate
Everybody's
about
passionate.
racing.
Everybody's
NASCAR.
passionate about NASCAR, so I'm sure there was a little loud voices in that meeting.
Yeah, passionate, aka loud screaming and yelling at each other. But you know, NASCAR has to protect NASCAR, and he's just a driver in the sport.
He's only how old now? 20?
I don't know, not old enough to have
12,
matured.
13,
He's
maybe
in his
14.
early 20s.
Maybe.
He has a lot to learn, and I'm sure he got some lessons
Well,
yesterday.
it's the first time I appreciate Jimmy Johnson. Not the first time, but one of the times I appreciate Jimmy Johnson, being a champion. That, he didn't, 5-time champion, that, he knew how to be a champion.
Yeah, I mean,
he did.
It's a role you play.
There are a lot of veteran drivers that are just sitting back and laughing at Brad.
I know, boy.
Dude, shut your pie hole! Shut your pie hole!
They'll learn.
Yeah,
All right,
so it was an interesting conversation, or an interesting article, and he had tons to say, and that's nice and wonderful, but I'm not here for him.
Nope.
All right, well, based on that, the ladies are getting ready to go to the track, and we're going to watch the nationwide race. I can't even say that.
Nationwide.
Say that 10 times. Nationwide race, and we're going to see Tony Stewart, Dale Jr., and Danica Patrick, along with lots of other drivers, and we are going to give you the rundown on that after it's over.
Yes, we are.
We'll probably be a little sunburnt.
A little bit. Wind blown?
Yeah, because it is going to be record heat today, they say. And so we're going to give you the rundown after that.
Indeed we are, so I know you'll be looking forward to it.
I'll be tweeting, and hopefully others will too.
I'll do something.
All right.
All right, so until next time, I guess we'll be
At the track and going green.